I wasn't looking. And all the people living in different parts have different accents, so I love doing impressions. So here in the States it's memes, but with in India it's fucking accents and languages, huh? Where are you trying to go, dude? Fuck. Phew, okay. Y'all just, yeah, just come up. I don't care. D-target, please. And German, my ears are just dumb on these two. Tell you what, man, there were a lot of Indians that were truck drivers here in the States. And it's very awkward when they didn't speak English. And a lot of them couldn't drive that well either. And Piggy knows too. Piggy dealt with a lot of the truck drivers too. What? I killed you. The financial capital of India, so English is very common here. Financial capital. I just don't, like, it's just crazy, man. Like, when I think of India and there being, is it 2 billion or 3 billion people there? Like, the air pollution and just, like, trash and... I mean, I'm sure there's clean areas of India. Didn't I rest? Yes, I did. So that one, okay, that one resurrects no matter what. That's parts. China has some areas of low population and pollution too. It just depends. God, look at the smog in the city. It's the way of portraying things, yeah. Can definitely give you a wrong impression. I mean, that all is beautiful, but I saw the smog around the... Look at that. That's all smog. Oh, no, I couldn't... Maybe that was mist. I don't know. Still really big cities. Not a fan of big cities. I just don't like, it's great, like, I don't know how they managed to fit 2 billion people in this country. This one country. A lot of people. You got more trees in your city than we do. Here's some nature-y part. Business arcade. A lot of cityscape stuff. Air clear pollution. The mountains. That is pretty. That's like when we went to Yellowstone. It reminds me just to Yellowstone. Skeletons are medium enemies that lead to a hard area. You know of one path near the church, and there's a couple other paths you have access to but haven't found. What about the basin? See, that's pretty. I like nature. I don't like cityscapes. I like nature. It's just a loud, rude city. Yeah, I always knew that, like, New York City and like the whole New York State, and none of the New York State actually has like actual, legitimate, beautiful landscapes. I think it's like further north. This is 70% of India? Wow. It's not what I was expecting. Alright, I'll watch one more and I gotta get back to Dark Souls here. Hmm. New York borders can be very pretty and country-like. I go there, New York, a couple times a year for work. This is the one. Oh my god. 13 minutes? Okay, I have to skip through this here. This is 13 minutes, man. I'll have to watch that on my own time. Oh, gosh. Okay, I don't know how that didn't hit. I don't know why I'm ringing these guys up. Oh, cool. Ask me how I was living in India because they have a completely different impression of the country. It does. It definitely does open my eyes a bit. If anything, it just makes me wonder how so many people are so tightly compacted into areas. Like, I know India is a big country, but it's like India and China alone makes up, I think, 70% of the human population. It's just nuts to me. Just have like it's absolutely insane, man. I just feel like you'd have to be crazy to just live in that kind of that atmosphere. So that is the thing. People here always wonder how people abroad can live so alone. Do you get it? It's just a matter of how people were raised, I suppose. I do want to live abroad at some point, but I always wonder how will I be able to fare with so less people around me. Just becoming self-sustainable. It's definitely a lot harder here in in the United States. It's much harder because it's, or at least I assume it's harder. It's about taxes, like all the different kinds of tax. It's like if you bought your own plot of land and you constructed your own house, there's still the property tax. It's the permit to build the fucking house, the bills that you still be charged if you want to connect to the main power source, and just other kind of fucking permits and shit. $334.9 million in the United States and $20 million in New York. California has 39 million. So I saw that too. Is on the east coast of the United States is like, I feel like I'm bringing that same number up again. Majority of people here in the United States live on the east coast and not the west coast, but the most populated one in the west coast is California. 1.429 billion in China and India. Really? That seems low. Are their populations going down? What's the other most populated country then? We passed 8 billion worldwide in 2023, I think. So many people are around making you feel like home. I hope you get that this is not an argument, but it's generally like a thing. I always wonder the kind of safety I feel at night. Will I feel the same way there? No, no, it's not an argument, man. Not by a long shot. This is just a conversation. It's actually interesting because it's Western culture. That's how it portrays it, and I like to be proved wrong. I like it when somebody tells me wrong of how social media and Western culture portrays other countries as filthy, unorganized, and just like an inferior culture or whatever. Like, I like when people prove me wrong. I mean, I don't always think that as an inferior culture, but more of an inferior government that doesn't properly regulate the society like they should. India, China, USA. What? That's okay. I guess maybe the population is more evenly distributed than I thought. Yeah, I'm still getting boned. I defeated the gargoyles and I lost all my souls that I earned from the fight. So I'm a little salty. Run. Oh shit. Well, you move fast. Alright, if I can just, like, narrow them down one by one, I can do this. I don't think I can do it, though. Okay. He can come through the door. He's just stuck. I think his leash got screwed. Nice. I got good. I feel too old to start an argument, but I always love good conversation though. If it's like, yeah, if it's more like much more family oriented, there definitely, man. Like, that's hard to get away from. That's probably very effective too. You're telling me. Zweihander? Ooh, new sword. Oh my gosh. Insufficient strength. Dude. Okay, no, don't do that. Just this. Dude, one heavy attack is that much. Oh my gosh. It resolves anything and there's too much strength in walking away. Yeah. Binoculars. It's always still the hardest part is when admitting that you're wrong, but I will 100% admit that I'm wrong. If Lee is saying like that's the, I admit that I'm wrong about your culture paradox and I'm wrong about the populations. It's just that's insane to me. Like I knew that China and India were up there for like the top populations, and I wouldn't think United States was number 3. I thought it was Russia. Either it might just be Asia. It might just be Asia as a continent is what houses majority of the population. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Dude, how long does it take me to stop? Watch this shit. I'm gonna sprint. Oh, okay. He just did a weird animation for that. Okay. Let me test it out in the big boy. I love this. I'm probably dead now. Woo! Nice. No one is wrong, just less informed. Definitely a good way of putting it. Russia is 9th with 144 million. Well, look up continent population then. Going abroad from here, then you might have coming here from there, hence you just might know less. Oh, gosh. Oh. Crap, man. You can carry a buckler in your offhand and still parry. Jeez. Asia is 4.8 billion. Okay. So that's a little over 60%. Okay. Africa, so that's 6.3 billion. So that leaves 1.7 billion. Europe, 745 million. Then India becomes a developed country where more people would be better informed. A lot of them, I mean, I've met a lot of Indian people that have come to the States. Majority of them are doctors, and they never talk about their culture either. Like they never talk about like their at-home culture or just like back in the original country. I don't know if it's because they're ashamed of it or it's just not part of their culture to talk about their culture. They're humble about it and they focus more on their own self-progression. I have to go back up and see what you said, Lee. Was a medium boss near a path to a high medium area. You have access to, but haven't found. Shit. Spanish people don't either until you're in their house. I know Spanish. Well, Spanish people, man, they get shit done. And that's not like a bad stereotype, it's just they do. Like, Spanish people, from most that I've seen, is they fucking get shit done, dude. They are some motivated motherfuckers. Especially the ones that are like older are too focused. They have come up from a lot of hardship and life has made them humble. Newer Indians, on the other hand, might be very interactive with you since they had a much more privileged life. So, I'm not putting you in this bunch, Infinity, by any means. But why is it majority of scam call centers are in India, or most of those people are like Indian? Ah, shit. It is Bangladesh, not India. Okay, so different people. Indians love to share their food, though. Usually good stuff. I never had Indian food before. This is another fact check I give people. Okay, is that a bordering country, or is that further north or south? And well, no, it would be further south. Probably be further north, or it's gotta be. Is it a bordering country? I'll just ask that. I just brought up my map, thinking I'm on Warframe. I'm going back through that door where Havel was at. Lax laws, police, and cheap workforce. It is a bordering country. Okay. It's different law enforcement. Alright, that makes more sense. Want a hint? Yeah. Before you risk a long trip? Sure. I'm gonna get off at midnight. Hopefully I can find another bonfire by then. Alright, before I go up the ladder, I'll wait for the hint. I don't want to take the risk. I need to eat, too. I don't know what I want to eat, though. Just look around the outside of the church. Okay. I do remember there being another path there. Just hopefully I don't die now that I'm carrying this big ass bitch. Oh, shit. Ooh, can I walk slowly and stab them in the butt?